quick hits of clarity and power? I'm your coach Mark, here to fuel your mind and reset your day in minutes, not hours. Your shift starts now. Stop waiting to become your future ideal self someday, because you can be that person right now, today, before you've even achieved any of the external results that you're looking for. This is the final and what I believe to be the most transformative element of the core framework, embodiment. And it's the secret that makes everything else click into place. Let's dive in. Now, we've covered clarity, ownership, and realignment. But now comes the magic, embodiment. This is where you stop rehearsing for your future and start living it right now. And this changes everything. Here's what I have found most people do. They wait. They think, once I've lost the weight, then I will be confident. Once I make a lot of money, then I will feel successful. Or once I find the right relationship, then I will be happy. They're living in a constant state of not yet. They're waiting for some external validation to give them permission to embody their future ideal self now. But here's the reality. The external results come because you embody the identity, not before. The confidence creates the fitness journey. The success mindset creates the money. The happiness attracts the relationship. See, you've got it backwards, and that's why you're stuck. You're waiting for a future that just never arrives. Embodiment flips this completely on its head. Embodiment in the core framework means living as your future ideal self starting right now. Not when you've earned it, not when things are perfect, but living it right now. And this means like thinking like your future self would think, feeling what your future self would feel, acting how your future self would act, speaking as your future self would speak, deciding as your future self would decide, and showing up as your future self would show up. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't fake it till you make it. This isn't pretending. This is recognizing that the only difference between you now and your future self is a decision to embody that identity today. You don't need permission. You don't need to wait. You just need to be. So here are 3 powerful practices that I hope will help you embody your future self right now. Practice number 1. Ask the question. And what I mean by this is before every decision that you have to make, ask yourself, what would my future ideal self do right now? Not what do I feel like doing, but what would the person I'm becoming do? And then do that. For example, you're at the fridge late at night. What would your future self do? Or you're deciding whether to hit the snooze button. What would your future self do? You're choosing between scrolling or reading. What would your future self do? Every decision is a vote for your old identity or your new one. Practice number 2. Embody the energy. And what I mean by that is your future ideal self has a specific energy. It has a specific presence and a way of being. I want you to step into that right now. If your future self is confident, carry yourself with confidence today. Shoulders back, head up, strong posture. If your future self is calm and grounded, breathe deeply and speak slowly. If your future self is energized and vibrant, move your body and engage fully. Your physiology shapes your psychology. When you begin to embody the energy physically, your brain, well, it starts believing that this is true. It's training your nervous system to recognize this as your new normal. Practice number 3. Live from the future. Stop living from your past and start living from your future. Your future ideal self is already real. You just haven't caught up with them yet. When you speak, speak as that person. I'm someone who, fill in the blank. Not, I'm trying to become someone who. When you introduce yourself as that person. When you make plans, make them as that future person. Understand this clearly. This isn't delusion, it's decision. You're not lying about who you are. You're declaring through affirmations who you're committed to becoming. And that commitment is what makes everything very, very real. Now, here's what happens when you fully embody your future ideal self. Number 1, the gap between who you are and who you're becoming actually disappears. You see, you're not striving towards some distant version of yourself. You are that version, growing into it daily. Number 2, decisions become effortless because you're no longer conflicted. You know exactly who you are and what that particular person does. Number 3, results start showing up faster because you're no longer operating from lack. You're operating from abundance, from confidence and certainty. And number 4, life stops feeling like an uphill battle. You're not forcing anything because you're already being the person who naturally creates those results. This is the culmination of everything that we've covered. Clarity gives you the vision, ownership gives you the power, realignment gives you the environment, and embodiment makes it real. You're not becoming someone new, you're becoming who you've always meant to be. Here's your embodiment challenge. For the next 7 days, live completely as your future ideal self, not trying to become them, being them now. Ask the question before every decision, embody their energy physically, speak and act as that person, and then see what happens. I promise you, if you fully commit to this for 7 days, you'll begin to experience a transformation that will actually blow your mind. We've now covered the entire core framework: clarity, ownership, realignment, and embodiment. These 4 elements working together create unstoppable momentum toward your future self. Drop a comment telling me, who are you embodying starting today? Describe your future ideal self in 1 sentence. Stop waiting for someday. Your future ideal self is available right now. Go and be them today. Embody your future, create your reality, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, that's your mindset reset for today. I'm your coach, Mark. And until next time, stay focused, stay grounded, and keep rising.